What's up, y'all? Nature Girl 30 here, and welcome back to my Who is Better series. Now, before I actually did a Who is Better for Sean and for Riley, and if you guys are interested in watching those videos, I will leave it in the card somewhere above for you guys to click on and watch it later. But this video is a little bit different. We're going to talk about the one girl, in my humble opinion, that is the center of the universe of Girl Meets World. And I am talking about the one girl that is my favorite character of the entire series. Well, the second girl is the first out of three girls in this series that is one of my favorites. Well, anyway, you guys get the idea. I'm talking about Maya Hart. Now, when it comes to Maya, we know that she was in a love triangle with Riley, with Lucas, and pretty much that whole love triangle is gone. Then there used to be something with Farkle, but now Farkle's with Smackle. But I'm still going to make this topic interesting. Who is better for Maya Hart? Lucas Fryer, Zay Babineau, or Josh Matthews? Let's talk about this. Again, welcome you guys to my Who is Better series with Who is Better for Maya. Now, I know that the love triangle is pretty much done, and he is with Riley now, even though they don't really seem like they're together, and it's more awkward than ever. In my humble opinion, if they start season 4, I really do believe it's going to heat up, hence why Lucas is in this. But despite Lucas being completely going back and forth between Riley and possibly going towards Maya, there's also two other suitors that are kind of in line for possibly dating Maya or winning Maya's heart. I know this sounds really weird, but other than that, let's talk about Zay first. Now, Zay just pretty much came out of the blue. I know that Zay admitted really early in season 2 that he actually did like both girls. He liked Riley as well as he liked Maya. But it seems like he actually did like Maya more and felt like they actually had a lot more in common for them being outsiders. The only thing I'm seeing this whole scenario here is this. I really do feel that it's going to end up being something like Sean and Angela. Even though Angela has been completely erased out of the entire series, I really do feel they're going to actually do something like Sean and Angela. We know how that turned out. Let's be honest here. Even though interracial relationships are starting to become somewhat of a norm, there's a lot of people that are not comfortable with it. It would be great to actually see an interracial couple in this day and age on television, especially with kids. But then let's be honest here. There's really not a lot of chemistry between Zay and Maya. And even though I would love to see something like that on television, the thing is that these two don't really have a lot of chemistry. Their chemistry is more of a platonic friendship. That's how I'm seeing it. I don't see anything romantic going further than this. And even though Zay will be an amazing friend, we know his history. His history really isn't all that great when it comes to girls. He is somewhat of a womanizer. I guess it's kind of weird saying a womanizer when it comes to a teen. But other than that, Zay has a tendency to bounce from girl to girl. He has interest from girl to girl. I mean, especially when his weakness is cheerleaders. He literally fawned over, I forgot her name. I think his name was Victoria or something. But he fawned over the girl that got away for like pretty much all of season 1, most of season 2. And when he finally got with her in Girl Meets Texas, he ended up breaking it off with her because he didn't want any more of that love stuff. And I'm like, okay, if you want any more of that love stuff, why are you going after Maya? But other than that, he just seems very fickle when it comes to girls. I mean, well, not fickle, but it seems like he likes girls a lot and he likes to have his pickings. And, I mean, I just don't really see a lot of chemistry between them either. So, honestly, I count Zay out. But when it comes to two other individuals that I think may have a potential to actually start dating Maya, in my opinion, Josh is somewhat of a runner-up. I don't consider him to actually be the guy because he's trying to focus on being in college. And, of course, he likes college girls and he doesn't want to be attached to anyone. But I really do feel like he's treating Maya like reliable. That he's putting her to the side just in case just in case girlfriend breaks up with me, break glass, and Maya's right there. I think that's wrong. I mean, there's a lot to Maya that this show hasn't really picked up on yet. And the whole storyline with her being like Riley was ridiculous. But the fact of the matter is, Josh gave her advice about her being confused, which is even weirder in itself. But the most confused person is Josh. Josh is literally hanging Maya on a string, waiting until, if something goes wrong, he's going to break that glass and try to take her out. And they actually made a plan that down the line they're going to date. That's somebody that you really shouldn't be with. That's just my opinion. But other than that, Josh, it seems like he's a really great guy to talk to when it comes to older stuff, when it comes to being growing up as an adult. And he seems like he'll be a great mentor for her, but not really a great love interest. I just don't see that happening. He's just a crush that is just a crush is gonna phase out and just move on. I don't see anything serious. The person that I hate to admit is the best person for Maya is Lucas. I have not been a fan of Lucas since the whole love triangle thing because Lucas has been completely fickle, very cowardly throughout this entire thing. And the fact of the matter is, I really feel like he actually likes Maya more than he liked Riley. Because now, even though he's dating Riley, it is more awkward than ever. They can't even look each other in the eye. It's weird. But I'm not going to get so much into Riley, but let's get into Maya. Maya has a ton of chemistry with Lucas. It is a given. From the pictures that you guys saw in the intro, you can tell there is a lot of chemistry and passion between those two. I guess it's weird to say passion because they're teens, but there is a lot of chemistry between those guys. They can learn a lot from each other, and I would love to see them grow as a couple. I really do believe that if they actually do this show right, and they have season 4 go to Freeform, then maybe it'll actually explore that. Because it actually is a huge rumor that Riley and Lucas are going to break up at the end of season 3. Mainly because of the fact that Topanga actually did get an offer to London and she is going to turn it down, but they already broke it up. Will they stay together? I don't know. But if they actually don't, it will be great that they actually do explore their friendship further and actually notice that they have a lot more in common. And I'm hoping that something will bud from that. I know it's not going to be quick, but in my opinion, they are the new Cory and Topanga of this generation. As much as I hate to make that comparison, because I know how much passion that Cory and Topanga had as characters, I really do feel they're the modern age ones because they're more realistic. A lot of people do go through their ins and outs, and it's not so sugar-coated as it was in Boy Meets World. But now that you actually have a girl's perspective of trying to figure out where she fits in the world, as well as how to feel and exactly how to go through the emotions like a human being, I really do feel that these two are the modern day Cory and Topanga because they had feelings that they had to explore together. Lucas still has issues expressing his feelings, especially when it comes towards love. He still has an issue with that. Maya has always had issues with that, but she has discovered hope when Sean started dating her mother. Now Sean is actually married to her mother. There's a lot that she can learn from both of them, and maybe through her, he'll learn something about love. I really do feel that they can actually learn from one another, feed off each other, and then maybe become a really great couple. I look forward for those two. And honestly, I really do feel that Maya in this story is more like Sean. And Sean finally got his happy ending. She needs hers. So in my opinion, as much as I'm not really so keen on Lucas right now, Lucas happens to be the best person for her in this situation. And I still go for Riley and Farkle being together. That's just me. But other than that, guys, I want to hear your thoughts. Who do you think is better for Maya? You think Lucas is better, Zay is better, or do you think that Josh is better if Josh has a shot in the dark of even going out with her? And I know this sounds weird, but I just want to hear y'all's thoughts on this because I don't think we actually did have a discussion on Maya herself. But I really do feel that Lucas is the best person to actually be to be in a relationship with her. But I'm curious to hear what y'all's thoughts are. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel, and let me know who you think is the best person for Maya. Because I'm curious to hear what y'all think. I'm going to actually stay with the whole Lucas thing. As much as I'm not so keen on him right now, I'm hoping that maybe he'll start learning as time goes on. But hey, who knows? If season 4 moves to Freeform, we might get a lot better than the episodes we have been getting. Even though there have been some hidden gems, we're going to get a lot more mature topics and also a lot more of the feels if we actually get it in Freeform. Who knows? But other than that, guys, that is it for me. Nature Girl 30 signing off. Peace out. Later.